Hi, Marianne Croce here from Small Biz Vantage and the creator of 3-Day Weekend System. I am so glad to be here each and every week to do these auto shop success in 15 minutes. These are lives that I do each and every week, and I do them for two reasons. One of them is for you to shift your perspective, your vantage, if you will, the way you look at your business, and turn that into your competitive edge. Many shop owners are not looking at their business from the 30,000-foot view. They're so caught up in the day to day, they don't have time for that. And that really is a competitive edge. The second reason I do it is for you to take one action item away each and every week. It doesn't take these massive changes when you're consistent and you make small shifts, small changes. It makes a huge impact on your business. Even I would say a ripple effect. So, a common question that I get asked all the time is, Marianne, who do you work with? And I work with single location auto shop owners. These are owners who feeling like they're consumed by their shop, their business. They feel like they're going 24/7 and they've reached milestones. They've had different successes, but now what they want to do is they want to be able to step away. They want to be able to uh, go take a vacation, not be there 24/7, right? And they want to be able to do all of this without sacrificing the business. So, this week's topic, if you find it valuable, please share the live with someone that you know, a shop owner, manager, leader that you think it could help. It's a very giving group. And today's topic is more than checking boxes. I often speak with auto shop owners either at conferences or on strategy or coaching calls. And I want to clear something up. You might think that being present means physically being at the shop 24/7. And I have to say that that is burnout waiting to happen. Even if you're not physically there 24/7, it seems like you are because wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you're not there. You're not present. You're not in the moment. So I want to take that idea of thinking that you always have to physically be there. I want to shift that. And I hear it all the time from shop owners. Tell me that they're feeling guilty for even thinking about not being at the shop every minute. But I want to tell you, I want to share with you the truth. It may be hard to hear, but your team doesn't need you to be at the shop all the time. They need to feel your presence is how you lead, right? When they feel that you're there, you have their back, you're supporting them, that is really how you lead them. When you're truly present, even from a distance, your team becomes more capable, more confident, and more aligned. This is more than checking off boxes as an owner, as a manager, as a leader. So, what does this look like? I want to unpack this with you today. Why being present matters more than proximity. Here are three things your team needs from you to succeed, none of which require you to be live at the shop. The first one is clear direction. Your team wants to do a good job, but they need to know what good actually means. They need to understand where the business is going and how they fit in the bigger picture. So, clear direction and a clear role description really build. And here's a tip: set simple weekly priorities or even use quick team huddles to do it. And repeat your shop's goals often so they stick, right? We don't want people to, you don't want to do this one week and not do it another week. You want to be consistent about it and share those often. The second one is consistent follow through. Nothing kills trust faster than inconsistency. This week you do it, next week you don't. They don't have confidence in you. When you say you'll handle something, this means that you're going to do it. Do what you say, follow up. So, because if you don't, what happens is the team starts to tune out and they really don't pay attention to what you're saying because they're like, okay, yeah, which way is the wind blowing today, type of thing. Follow through doesn't mean doing everything yourself. It means doing what you'll say you'll do or clearly delegating it. This means managing your day. Imagine that, managing your day so that your day is under control. So, a tip for this would be to really track any of the open end items that you have, the different activities that you have that you want to get done. Use a whiteboard, an app, a notebook, whatever works for you. But be known as someone who says what they mean and means what they say. And third, recognition that feels real. Your team wants to feel valued and seen, not just a casual good job. Be specific, sincere recognition for what they're doing well. So everybody does something well. Those are the things we need to notice. A lot of times owners notice the negative and they're ready to point out something. But here's a tip: notice something done right this week and say, I saw how you handled that situation. Thank you. That matters. You'll be surprised how far one sentence can go. You have to be sincere about it. Actually look for things. You don't need to hover or micromanage. You need to lead. Presence is about intention, not location. When your team has direction, trust, and recognition, they don't rely on you. They know that you have their back and they rise by relying on the systems, processes, and technology. So each week, I lead with a 1 week rule, an action. And this week, it's pick one of the three: either direction, follow through, or recognition, and put that into action. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your team respond. They may be surprised if you're doing things a little bit differently, but that's okay. And I also leave you with a pro thinking tip. So, the most successful shops aren't built on constant supervision, they're built on shared expectations, trust, and leadership that empowers your team, which is very, very different than micromanaging, very different than constantly checking in with people. Allow your team to shine. They'll feel good about it and they'll feel good about working together and working with you as the owner. So here's to building a team that just doesn't work for you, but grows with you. So that's it for this week's Auto Shop Success in 15 minutes. I'm glad you're here. If you find this valuable, please share it with another shop owner. I know this is a very giving group, and have an enjoyable week.